And she thought I was playing when I asked this question, and I don't know if a lot of dudes can really compartmentalize. I wanted to know her list.
Of who she
Why I want to know? If you had any type of relationship, intimacy, experiences with people that I really know, I need to know that. I'm owed that. You ever cheated?
Of course I've cheated.
What?
I think I was trying to get my lick back.
Right there. The commonality of the reason why you cheated is so much the same.
I know.
And I don't respect that.
I feel you.
And I'm gonna tell you why. The thing that makes any woman valuable is her being a virtuous woman.
Ooh.
This is what we call a double standard.
Look how she looking.
It is.
Because if Patricia, Pam, and Pauletta been with your dude, your man has more value.
Yeah.
Why? And I know this is so toxic of me saying, but I just gotta keep it funky. Men laugh at other men who take women that they've been with serious. It's like,
Nice.
Well, you got what? The lady, the woman, the queen that I'm with right now, day one, fight. We set everything out from the jump. I already knew where it was going because I already knew like she had my undivided attention, especially the space that I was in. And she was speaking my language, you dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she thought I was playing when I asked this question, and I don't know if a lot of dudes can really compartmentalize, but there's some dudes that can really be like, bro, I'm with you. I wanted to know her list.
Of who she
I want to know.
Addresses?
I needed to know. I have to.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna tell you why though.
I get it though, because that is, I'll let you finish, but I think I get it.
I wanna know, because before I sit up here and really keep moving and elevating our relationship, I wanna know who got one up on me.
Mm. Okay.
And if I'm willing to take on that burden, because why I wanna know? If you had any type of relationship, intimacy, experiences with people that I really know, I need to know that. I'm owed that. Because if you don't give me that, you got me, hey y'all, this my girl, and you got somebody over there in that corner like, that nigga don't know. What's up, my boy? You good? She bad, ain't she? Yeah, that's mine. Baby, you want some juice? You want some punch?
But you're a special man, because a lot of niggas, they're too insecure to actually really hear that shit.
That has
you're
nothing
a special man.
I'm gonna say this, Cam Newton is a high profile individual, and the women that's probably gonna be around him, she's probably around a lot of high profile individuals as well. I'm not mad at him asking that question, because the circle gonna be so small that multiple people that he knows is gonna know who she's been messing with. Now, a regular guy, he probably don't need to know exactly who his woman has slept with, because it's gonna traumatize him possibly.
It has nothing to do with insecurity, but this is where I want women to understand. If she had been with somebody that was close to me, I would have had to respectfully, I'm not there yet. Yeah. I can't.
Not that grown yet.
I can't carry that weight yet.
Right.
You cool, you're beautiful, but baby, that's my teammate.
Right.
Baby, we see each other too much. We in the same rooms. And even though he a good dude, my ego is gonna be, yeah.
A lot of women are gonna call him insecure. They're gonna try and come for him and call him insecure about this, because a lot of women feel like guys shouldn't even ask them what their body count is. That's a big thing out there. My past is my past. You shouldn't need to know about that. Why do you want to know all that? It is what it is. He's a high profile individual. He don't want to get embarrassed. I get it.
And that's the man's superpower, if given the right way. See, that's the thing. People always say, oh, he's narcissist because he got an ego. No. Baby, a man's ego can make a relationship
Yes.
or break a relationship.
You are absolutely correct.
So that thing that makes me great, that protection, that bravado, when I walk around with my chest high and I know my woman is next to me and I know that she's giving me the respect to say, hey baby, I'm coming to you pure. I've been with this person, that person, this person. That's cool. Now, if I'm willing to accept that situation, then I can say, cool, bro, you did that, you had that, but do it when I'm with her. Everything that happened prior to me, I have no jurisdiction over. I can't judge that. While I'm with you, that's when it counts. But prior to, there can be some people that it's just too heavy to bear.
Right.
And I think women need to understand that. Well, y'all out here just hanging out. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You done hit my friend. Why you can't take me?
I get that. My issue is that a lot of men say that they can handle it, or like they're okay. I've never had to give anybody my fucking list ever in my life. That is crazy, but
that's cool.
Maybe it'll happen someday.
But that happened.
I won't feel bad sharing it though. No, I don't have a problem doing it. But
I think regular guys shouldn't ask that question. Just being honest, the average everyday guy probably should not go asking, "Hey, who all you slept with, baby girl? Like who all you been with? What guys? You know, who's the biggest?" You probably don't want to ask them questions. Unless she just tell you the biggest, that's cool. But don't go asking like, what's the list? What's the number? If she's for the streets, it will show itself.
Happened. When I say hour 18, that happened early. Cause we met during COVID. So it was a lot of nose to nose, knee to knee conversations and just vibes because boom, it was like, yo, like, what's up? Like you really had to put it together during that time because you couldn't go to the movies, you couldn't fly places, you had to really enjoy each other's company. And bro, by that time, people who were already in relationships really wasn't spending that type of time with each other. So when we were talking, we was enjoying it. I was like, yo, like, I like where we at. What's that list?
What's that list looking like though?
What's that list? Bro, Cam is crazy as hell.
Oh.
Like a snake.
18 hours in is hilarious.
No, for sure.
But I love it. I love it though.
But we locked in. And that's the thing. It's like, bro, whatever works for you, works for you. And there's going to be some people that looks, I can hear the comments now. And, and y'all could go stand outside with old boy too. Because at the end of the day, if it works for me, it works for me.
I'm not mad at
I may have to try that. Maybe if I just lay it all. But I feel like, I don't know, I make a nigga very insecure. Everything about me makes a man insecure. I don't know why. Because I'm a faithful woman. Like, I'll be locked in and I'll be, at home.
You ever cheated?
Of course I've cheated.
What? Why is it of course? That's crazy as hell to hear that. Of course, that's not the first. We expect you to say no, probably. I'm just being honest. If you say of course, it's wild.
Not of course. I know that sounds crazy.
That's
crazy.
Hey.
Whoa.
But like not anytime recent. Like
whoa.
On some kid type. Of course I've cheated.
Okay.
I shouldn't have. Of course it wasn't right, but of course I have. I don't know.
Okay.
I need to stop saying of course. That's making it sound a little bit worse.
Yeah.
But yes, I have.
The adjectives, is that the word? Those adjectives leading up into the actual word is not.
Is not.
Yeah.
Hold up, man. I know Cam got like a fashion statement to make, but is that supposed to be like a pretend hospital tag on his wrist? Now we just going into Delulu crazy land, I feel like now. Like this just don't make sense. Like that's for patients. That's if you was admitted, if you went to the hospital and then you left, you feel me? That's why you get those on your wrist. I don't understand the fashion statement, but let's continue.
It's not making it better. But what led to you
That is crazy.
cheating?
I think I was trying to get my lick back.
Right there.
But that's what I'm saying, like immature that was then. Like I think I was trying to get my lick back. He that went to high school with me. I introduced him to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not okay. I did not like that. I did not appreciate it at all.
It's not that. So what you want
Let me
to
say this real quick. That's the problem when it comes down to when women cheat. You cheating out of retaliation from what your guy did. Do you really want to cheat? I can respect it more if you really want to cheat, but if you just actually doing it just to get back at him, that's not real cheating.
Oh, and he proposed to me, by the way, as well. And
after?
we were kids. No, this was before. We were kids, but we were kind of young. But at the end of the day, it hurt my feelings, and of course, I went to get my lick back.
With another person that y'all went to high school with?
No, he didn't go to high school with me. Okay. This was which makes it even worse. You didn't even know.
Bro, this woman,
So
filthy mouth.
That's my point.
Making my job hard.
Sorry, I didn't like that.
Do we need to put him outside?
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
go.
No. You stay here. Because we
You
want
need to hear this.
Yeah, you need to hear this. But I want you to hear this too.
Yes, tell me.
More times than not, when you ask a woman, have she cheated? And she admit to cheating. The commonality of the reason why you cheated is so much the same.
I know.
And I don't respect that.
I feel you.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm the type of man, if you wanted to cheat, Future got this line that say, I can't say the F word, but go on and mess with that dude and get it over with.
I know exactly what song you're talking
You see what I'm saying? Don't need me for a reason to do something that you really want to do.
Yep.
So if you want to be with that dude, if you want to experience that dude, have the decency to say, babe, Charles, yeah, that's my type.
I think now I'm at.
That's my type.
Nah, real talk, man. I respect that 100%. I'd rather you be upfront and just let me know that you just literally physically attracted to somebody opposed to just putting an excuse on me for the reason why you did it. That's lame as hell. Oh, you cheated because I cheated. You wanted your get back. No, you wanted to cheat it, probably. You probably wanted to cheat. That shit was just in you and you using me as a scapegoat. You grimy, dirty.
That point in my life. Like now I'm grown. Like I'm very honest and open as you can. I mean, I've told my ex-husband I was fully dating somebody. Like I don't feel the need
No,
to.
that ain't the same though.
Why not? I think it's, I mean, I could
Because
just go off and just go this nigga behind his back.
It's in a man's nature to desire a woman
Facts.
or to desire women.
Facts.
It's in his nature. It's in your innate nature to be like, dang, she look good.
That is true.
Why your woman is there?
That's true.
And
I hate that. I can't be. I don't like that.
just let me cook real quick.
Okay,
You know, we
let me
just
hear
put the
it.
butter in the skillet. It
Let
ain't
him
even-
cook.
It ain't even done yet. That's in a man's nature to just be like, yo, she is a good looking woman.
Mm-hmm.
And for the honest relationships that's out there, the real chicks may be like, hold on, who? Yeah, she is good looking. That's not to say that you want to pursue her. Now,
I'm gonna say this real quick, y'all. My wife, when I see something out and she don't care if I look, she know I like ass. That would be a disservice to my own character for her to stop me from looking. You feel me? She might look too and say, yeah, boy, she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it just disrespectful, but she knows if something in the vicinity, I can look. There is no shutting me down. I am the man in the relationship. She know how I am. I always look that ass. I'm an ass man. It's no problem. But sometimes you have women that will try and contain your biology. You know, it's ways to be respectful with it, but they'll try and contain what you actually are. And I feel like that could be problematic. Just understand what you get with in the beginning of a relationship, the type of guy that you're trying to acquire.
women may say the same thing and says, that dude looks good. Cool. I'm not the dude that's gonna look back at the dude and be like, oh yeah, you know, that's a little,
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
That'd be a little sus if I agree with her.
ain't doing
But
that.
it's not to say that she doesn't think other men are attractive. What I am saying is, the thing that makes any woman valuable is her being a virtuous woman.
Ooh.
If Peter, Paul, and Patrick can say that they done been with your woman, that value has went down.
Right.
This is what we call a double standard.
Look how she looking.
It is.
Because if Patricia, Pam, and Pauletta been with your dude, your man has more value.
Yeah.
Why? And I know it's good. This is so toxic of me saying, but I just got to keep it funky.
Do it.
That dude that done had Patricia, Pauletta, and Pam, now they look at you as to say, you got something that they wanted.
Right.
A purse,
Right.
a car,
Yeah.
an outfit,
Right.
a
Bullshit.
house. No. This is really what's gonna kill them. The life. When Pam, Pauletta,
Yep.
Patricia see that you got a man that they was with, but you got the good version,
Preach. This man is,
stay with me.
yo.
And that man has now looked at them, was like, how y'all doing? Hey, this is my wife, this is my girlfriend, this is my lady. Boom. Y'all all right? All right, cool. You have the power. Do you understand that? Would you agree or disagree with this situation?
I think that it probably is that way for some, but for me, if I see you even liking a bitch's picture, I'm gonna be bothered by that. Okay. I don't think that a nigga fucking with
that's not. I'm trying to make a point here.
Yeah, she getting off topic.
Picture, I'm gonna be bothered by that. I don't think that a nigga fucking with.
That's not. I'm trying to make a point here.
Okay, well, make your point then, because I don't think that I like that.
But this was before you.
No, it doesn't.
That's all.
You knowing
Pam,
that women
Patricia,
like your man
Pauletta.
makes him
it
more
still
attractive.
bothers
Stop
me. It
Please
still
don't
bothers
do
me.
that,
Like how you
Ugly.
said.
Now, granted, if you don't, we're not telling you to know the females that actually like him, but you know if your guy is attractive. Stop acting like you just being oblivious to it. Come on. Oh my God. Exactly.
You're not grown enough yet to if on one of your teammates.
But you don't know Pam, Pauletta, Patricia.
So I don't know them at all. But what if I know about them? What if
you know about them?
What if I know about them and they're like, someone who's in the same realm as me? That makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I can't lie to you.
That's
I don't
fair.
like that.
That
fair. Makes me feel some type of way.
That's fair.
Me.
So you wouldn't date the dude?
I'm not gonna say I wouldn't date the dude. It would depend. I would be more on your vibe. Like, okay, what happened between y'all? Like, was this a serious relationship? What happened?
This was a situationship.
This was a situation? Oh, well then, yeah, no, I'm not tripping. How the fuck am I gonna control what you've done in your past?
Hello?
Yeah, no,
That's what I'm trying to say. Now I'm gonna give you a same example.
Jabbar did damage.
Peter, John, and Jabbar.
Clown. Yes.
If they see me with the girl that all of them hit, I'm the laughing stock.
Of course.
Yep.
That's the point that I was just trying to make. Like, 3 girls, 3 men, same situation, that's the double standard.
Yep.
Men laugh at other men who take women that they've been with serious. It's like, but you got what?
Had that.
Been there, done that. Right? Other women may try to say that same type of time. Oh, babe, I've had that. No, babe, you ain't had them like this though. That's what's the flex.
There is no.
Am I saying that this is okay? No, I'm just giving you an example.
I'm pausing this right while he's talking.
It will never. That's the thing. When you start hearing online, it will never change.
There is no changing it, y'all. Only thing y'all can do is acquiesce to what we naturally do as human beings. And it's gonna happen. You just need to understand that shit and don't be butthurt about it. You can tell she just is rejecting her. She just don't want it to be a real thing. But it's the truth, man. She know it is. She just trying to cap.
Double standards are here to stay from BC.
No.
Till end of time.
To afterlife.
After time.
Double standards are here. They're not going anywhere. There's certain things that women can do that men could never. There's things that men could do that women could never. It's just here. So when you say, of course I cheated, it's like, damn, sis, why you cheat like that? Because if you just wanted to do it, just have the decency, because that's where you get if you told that dude, hey, look, bro,
that's real.
This what's happening.
Right.
So-and-so putting some pressure on me, huh? And it's gonna happen sooner or
I'm not
later.
mad
So you might as well unleash these
chains. A lot of
chains.
people can't be honest with, especially
And
the
I need to give him the old boy so he can I can see what them chains do with him.
Be real about it. I respect what Cam's saying. Wrong.
Harsh.
I do not matter.
And
I was 19. I wasn't ready to have that fucking conversation.
It don't matter. It do not matter.
I just feel like I was young and dumb. Like I did shit that I had no business doing. And you know what? The person that I cheated with, I was excited. Honestly. I was excited.
Boy, I would have loved to be the dude that caught that. No, you know what? Let me say that. That was inappropriate. But dang, some vengeance? Woo!
And he found out too.
Ah! Make sure that door closed, latched, and double bolted.
He definitely found out. So he knew.
Dang.
Yeah.
But every man out there that knows this. When you the dude that you the rebound, boy, you protecting the ball like this under the hood. Watch out, get back. Clear. All right, boom. What?
Yeah.
Dang, you find you a chick that's going through something, man, you gonna meet the most understanding, man, easy to talk to, man, dude. Am I right? Man, I'm trying to, I'm here because I'm like, yo, women don't understand. It's some dudes out here that's like, oh, you just broke up? Dang.
Of course they're gonna prey on that shit.
Lame ass nigga.
We just said niggas be waiting in the corner just for their chance. So of course.
Never do that. What he did, he slept with your high school man. Lame ass nigga, man. Hey, another drink where he play. Hey, bartender, yeah, man. What else that nigga do? He ain't take you out.
The thing is that it wasn't even like that at all. Like, I hate to admit it, it was not even that. It was not even that.
I think sometimes we don't want to like acknowledge them. I mean, even men and women, sometimes we try and be oblivious to the double standards, but they're always going to be there. Like, we are very different species or whatnot, to where one can get away with one thing, the other one can't. And it's okay. It is what it is. We can't be mad at women because that's how life is, and women can't get mad at men because that's how life is. But I will say one thing. Women, y'all got to understand. Y'all got to understand how these relationships really operate and roll, man, because it's still crazy how in 2025 a lot of these women are still oblivious to the way how men view women in relationships. We don't want to be embarrassed. Your past don't need to just be my past. It needs to be thought out. And if you got a troubled one, you better not let your guy find out. Just being honest. You need to hide it. Don't be too, I just want to be honest and open. Okay, you might find a few that you know are cool with it just to get the buns probably, but after a while, see, it's gonna be all the bad traits that you don't learn with that's gonna come with it. It's not just gonna be the what you did, it's gonna be how you act afterwards. And most people don't wanna carry that burden on till the end of their years. If you're talking about a long-term relationship, I gotta have a long-term relationship with somebody who is a 304, big time hoe in the streets, messing with my homies and stuff. But like I said, I want to bounce back to if a guy needs to know his woman's, list. Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, for a high profile individual, I understand why you probably want to know. Because if you in certain rooms, especially as an athlete, these guys have been running through women. And you just got to make sure one of yours ain't part of their rosters, to where they've been running through that one. But regular guys, I don't think you probably should ask. Just being honest. Some people might feel otherwise. I need to know. Nah, I really wouldn't want to ask. If she's a hoe, it's gonna show itself. You don't have to ask too much for it to come out. It will for sure. Because you're gonna be really just setting yourself up for failure, especially in 2025 where women are way more sexually active than men. You're fighting a losing battle unless you got with a virgin, and that's different. My wife was a virgin, so I don't have to ask that question. But for guys out here that's going to be dating women that's already 30, 40, don't even ask. Just being honest. I have this linked in the description so y'all can watch the entirety of it. Man, Cam Newton, this was a great episode. This brother was cooking. I'm not going to lie. Cam was definitely cooking on the dating double standards. He understands the shit. A lot of people act like they don't, but he does. Make sure y'all like this video. Comment below. This is JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.